What up, y'all? It's your girl Gigi, aka Khaleesi Oshun, aka Noluh Dawlin, back again with another video to drop some more gold nuggets on y'all today. So, there's some things that I want to address today. Well, not really address, things I want to talk about. I guess you can say address because this is something that everybody can walk away with and kind of take into their daily mantras, if you have a daily mantra. Or you could look at it as code of ethics for your life. So, I was talking to a guy friend last night and he asked me a question that I was like, you know what? I want to talk about that. Because that was a really good question. He asked me, can you be friends with someone that you don't trust? And I was like, no. How can you have a friend that you don't trust? Y'all like the curls? I'm giving y'all some curls today. Some brand new flavor for your visual. So I said no. And then I proceeded to ask him, about the situation. I'm not nosy, but like I said before, I like stories and I like every detail of the story. So as he was telling me, I was like, yo, this is something that I want to talk about because I was giving him some really good advice and dropping some gold nuggets on him last night. So I'm going to talk about this. But that led me to want to talk about I'm going to call this the fundamentals of life. Yeah, the fundamentals. Because there's a few things in life that people feel like is either owed to them or that should be given to them or that they have a right to. And those 5 things I want to talk about is, we're going to throw in these other 2 things too, because it's really 3, but we're going to throw these other 2 things in because it all ties in together. So we're going to talk about the benefit of the doubt, trust, jealousy, envy, and liars. Let's start with the benefit of the doubt. Now, the benefit of the doubt, people get that and trust mixed up. It kind of go hand in hand, but one is different from the other. So with the benefit of the doubt, that means that when you give that to someone, it means that you're choosing to believe or trust the good in them versus the bad. No matter what someone come and tell you about them, no matter what, somebody might say they did to them or experience with that person, you haven't gone through it. But even if, you did, you're still choosing to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm choosing to see or believe the good in you versus the bad in you. But that does come along with trust. You have to be able to trust somebody enough to be like, I hear what you're saying, but whatever, I'm still cool with them. Now with trust, trust means exactly what it means. Trust. Like I trust you with, if you trust someone, you can't trust them a little bit or a lot of it or in between. You have to, once you trust someone, you trust them, period. You can't say, oh, I trust you to count my money, but I don't trust you in my house. Or I trust you enough to be alone with you, but I wouldn't trust you in my house, right? So like, I don't know. Because that happens. People put different levels to trust. But if you trust somebody, you trust them. Like if I had a kid and I didn't trust you, you wouldn't even be able to hold my child. You wouldn't even be able to be alone with my child. I don't trust you. But if I trust you, I need to be able to trust you enough, or I should trust you enough, to leave my kid with you, to let you babysit my child, to let you change my child's diapers, to let you feed my child, because I know that my child will not be in any way, shape, or form in harm with you, whether I'm around or not. That's a lot of trust. That means you really, really rock with that person. But see, trust is also a very fragile thing. You can easily lose trust. Easy. It's as if you take an unboiled egg, and you drop it. It breaks. Now you can try to salvage it by, doing the 5-second rule and picking it up. Depending on where you dropped it. If you dropped it on the counter, then you can kind of scoop it up, I guess. The yolk, maybe. I don't know. Some people do it. Some people don't believe in wasting food, or you can just be like, you chop it up and be like, it's done, it's over. Can't do nothing with that but grab a new egg. You can't Humpty Dumpty trust. Or you take a wine glass, and you just and it cracks, it shatters, it breaks. That's how fragile trust is. Because once you lose trust, there's no gaining it back. It doesn't matter if that person forgave you for whatever you did to them, or y'all talked about it and you decided to move forward, but that person is still involved in your life. You no longer trust them the same way you trusted them before. That level of trust is basically null and void. Because from that point forward, no matter what they tell you, even if they're telling you the truth, you're going to be like, that eyebrows is going to raise a little bit, and you're going to have to like verify their story or verify how truth it is or whatever it is that they're doing or saying. So the trust is never there, and you can always have problems with that person because you no longer trust them. So when he asked me that, I was like, well, if that's your friend and you don't trust that person, then that's not your friend. Because that means they did something and violated you in a way where you don't trust them no more. You can't trust them, or you have to think about it. And I said, what's going to end up resulting is that person, whatever they did to you to lose that trust, that means it's still there. So all it's going to do is keep on going and keep on going until you pop off on that person, or you end up telling them about themselves, and then that opens the door to something different, and then the friendship is gone. So no, you cannot be friends with someone that you don't trust. I've had a lot of friends in my life who I thought I could trust, but they didn't lose my trust by trying to get with my dude or nothing like that. They lost my trust because they were either envious of me or jealous of me, which leads into the next two things I want to talk about. See, when you envy somebody, that means you resent them. That means you kind of like want what they have, and you can't stand them for it. And you can't stand them because they have something that you want, or something that you don't have and that you want and can't get. So you kind of envy them, but you don't hate them. You just look at them with the side eye and you cheer them on in secret, hate them. You cheer them on in their face, and in secret, talk trash. I'm going to say hate them. I'm not going to say hate them. I'm going to say talk trash. So because you envy them. Whether it be for monetary values, whether it be for materialistic things, whether it be superficial. Like, I've had friends who envied me. And when I was younger, I really didn't understand that that wasn't a good thing. Because when somebody envies you, it can quickly turn into jealousy. And then jealousy kills. Because if someone is jealous of you, if they're so envious of you to the point where it turned into jealousy, honey, that means that it can get to the point where now they want to be you. Now they're going to do what they got to do to take you out, to take your spot, or to one-up you, or to come better than you, and then it's going to turn either violent or it can turn deadly. I've seen some Lifetime movies where jealousy turned deadly because that person wants to be the other person so bad that they needed to get them out the picture to take their spot. So that's not a good thing either. I had a friend who envied me all the time, but everybody else around me saw it, but I didn't see it because I'm like, no, she's my friend. Like, why would she be envious of me? But sure enough, like, we was in high school, I remember we used to go out to eat, and they'll come pick me up, and she'll always say, why you always gotta be looking better than everybody? Why you always gotta blah, 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 blah? And I'm like, I mean, that's my swag. Like, shit, step up to the plate and, copy me, do what I do. I don't care, we friends, whatever. My mom used to be like, you need to be careful because she's jealous of you. I'm like, no, she's not. She's my friend. I mean, it was to the point where if somebody messed with me, man, please, before I even had the chance to go look for the person to try to straighten them out or check them, she already done punched the person in their face. She punched this girl in her nose one time and broke the girl's nose because the girl said something disrespectful to me. This was in high school. So I'm like, oh, yeah, that's my friend. Shoot, that's my ride or die, man. No, man, we good. Because she proved that I could trust her because she did that. I was in class when it all went down, and in between classes, they told me what happened. I'm like, dang, that's my friend. Meanwhile, you was just my friend just because you envied me? That was crazy to me. And then it's like, one time we went to Miami for a holiday, and she met my dad, and she told my dad, why your daughter always got to be dressed up nice? Why your daughter always got to be blah, blah, blah? My dad was like, well, that's how I raised her, to always keep up appearance and take care of herself, And I'm looking at her like, well, why would you ask my father something like that? I was like, you're so weird. Like, you're weird as hell. Y'all, I shit you not. She kissed me while I was sleeping. That's how envious of me she was. She used to always be like, you look like you got soft lips. And I'm like, I mean, I wouldn't know. I can't kiss myself, but okay. But we're teenagers, so I'm not thinking nothing of it. So I'm like, okay. And then when we went out of town, I fell asleep on a couch at her family member's house or something like that. And when I woke up, I shit y'all not. Oh my God, when I woke up, she was sitting on like another chair in front of me like this. So I woke up, I'm like, why are you being weird? And why are you staring at, I'm like, I was snoring or something, like, why are you looking at me like that? She was like, your lips are really soft. And I'm like, girl, you stupid. So I get up and I go take a shower to get ready so we can come back home. But it wasn't until like weeks later, I'm like, hey, what did you mean when you said that I had soft lips? She was like, oh, I kissed you while you were sleeping. I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean you kissed me while I was sleeping? She was like, yeah, while you were sleeping, your lips just look so soft that I kissed you. And I'm like, so I'm like, okay, oh my God, that's kind of creepy. And as time progressed, she did more things that finally led to us no longer being friends, because this whole time you was not only envious of me, but your envy is turned into jealousy to where you set me up. How she set me up was, long story short, on that part, she had her ex-boyfriend befriend me and then told him to try to get with me to see what I would do. And it backfired on her because I'm a cool ass chick, bro. He ended up falling for me for real. And he really wanted to be with me. And he ended up telling me what the plot was. And I'm like, damn, you plotting on me? Like, shit, I can't trust you. And from that moment, she lost my trust. She lost my friendship. Like, we cool now. Like, if I seen her, we were like, what, 17? We were 18. If I see her in the street, I say what's up. If she speak and say hi to me. But we would not ever be friends to that level ever again. Like, once you lose it, you lose it. I don't ever forget. Because that is in you. That's your character. You know? And then I was like, damn, like, we cool. I'm your friend. And she used to be like, oh, you're prettier than me. You're this. I wish my nose looked like yours. And I'm like, oh my God, stop. You know? And then, like, yeah, jealousy is basically someone who envies you. But they envy you past a certain point. They envy you to the point where they no longer resent you. They want everything you got. They don't want you to have anything. Like, it's jealous. I'm jealous. Like, I'm jealous. Oh my God, I don't want what you had. I want to be you so bad. I had another friend tell me that shit. I wish I could be you. And I'm like, no, you can't be me. I'm one of a kind. I'm a unicorn. I'm like from another place. I'm majestic. I'm, you know, I'm freaking. I'm a myth. I'm a myth. Not a myth. I'm a myth. You know? Because people like me, it's hard to find. You think we don't exist, but we out here. So I'm a freaking unicorn. I'm like, girl, you can't be me, be you. Like, we good, we friends. Like, be yourself. And even me and her aren't cool as we used to be, because I'm like, you're so weird. And she was older than me, y'all. Much, much, much older than me. To the point where we fell out because her jealousy started to shine and pierce through. You know, when I was married at a very young age. And she was even jealous of that because she wanted what I had. And I'm like, bitch. Anyways. And the last thing I want to talk about, you guys, is a liar. See, when somebody used to say, oh, if somebody can lie, they can steal, they can kill. I'm like, how? But I learned firsthand from experience that a person who is a liar is so dangerous. That person is a narcissist. That person's lies can be fatal. I talked about that in one of my other videos, earlier videos. A lie can be super fatal. Super, super fatal. Because a person who is labeled as a liar, they lie to the point where you literally will need to check every reference of everything that they're telling you. If they say good morning, you need to look outside and make sure it's morning, to make sure that that wasn't a lie. If they say good night, what time is it? Oh, it's evening. Okay, good night. I'm just checking because it could have been 12:05. That's how much that they're a liar. They lie to the point where they convince themselves that what they're saying is the truth, and they forget that it was a lie. I know people like that. When they would do stuff and try to cover themselves, and they be so far gone with the lie to make it sound plausible, I used to be like, hey, like, you know that really didn't happen, right? Because now you're getting real mad when everybody else not corroborating your lie, because we trying to figure out a way to get you out of a situation and make it sound plausible and make it sound logical and make it sound like you had a reason to do whatever it was that you did. But that your version of the story really didn't go down like you. And sometimes it don't click because they are a liar to the point where Sometimes they forget what the hell they told you. And they said something different. You be like, well, I thought you said it was ABC, not XYZ. They was like, nah, man, I said LMNOP. I'm like, but then you said QRS. That's how they lie. And then they got you second guessing yourself and be like, well, damn, maybe I made that up. Did I make that up? I probably made that up. Then where did I get that from? Maybe somebody else said that to me. Oh, well, forget it, whatever. Nah. You ain't confused. They just a liar, you know? So I just wanted to say that if you encounter those type of people in your life, bitch, run as fast as you can. Be the gingerbread man. You remember the gingerbread man? Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. You need to like do that. If you encounter any of those 5 type of people in this life, run. And then those are the 5 things, the fundamentals of life that you need to abide by. Like, be somebody who somebody can give the benefit of a doubt to. Be someone that somebody can trust and not lose that trust. Be someone that doesn't envy anyone or anything. Be someone who is not a jealous person. I mean, I guess jealousy is cute if you're in a relationship and, you know, it kind of shows that you care. I don't like to share my friends, but I don't get jealous. Like, if my friends start hanging out with new friends or whatever, I don't get jealous. I just be like, oh, okay, I mean, whatever, do you. But I don't get jealous to the point where it's like, well, why you always da-da-da? No, I'll be like, well, shit, you're my friend. So, no, that person can't go, or I want to go because you're my friend. Like, I'm going. She can't go, I'm going. But I'm not jealous, you know, even in a relationship. I don't get jealous if other females try to look at my man or talk to him. They don't know he's mine. But what I don't do is disrespect. So if he tell you, nah, this is my shorty, and you still trying to get at him, I'm going to do you worse than Boot Bae. Boot Bae stuck her foot out and said, nah, bitch, you can't come over here. This is mine. I'm going to take my boot off and hit you with it because now you're being disrespectful, you know. But I just wanted to, like, tell you guys that really quick. You know, if you encounter someone like this, or if you have someone like that in your life, you need to reevaluate some things because that's not good. You can't be friends or have a friendship, relationship, a situationship with anyone that you can't trust, or you got to second guess or kind of look at with the side eye. Like, I heard what you said, but let me just double check that shit. Like, I can't even trust you to guide me through GPS, and GPS is on your phone, and I can hear Google telling you, turn left right here. Oh, she said turn left, but did she really? Let me see. Like, if you can't trust them to that point, but you trying to take me down the dirt road somewhere where you can harm me, you know? At the next light, make a left. Make a U-turn. She said make a U-turn. Now, let me make sure she said make a U-turn. Okay, make a U-turn. Okay, I heard her, but, you know, like, that could have been you. So if you have those type of people in your life, sometimes you have to make a tough decision and be like, you know what? I got to cut you out of my life. Like, I don't trust you, or you showing signs and character about you that I don't want around me. Sometimes you outgrow people. Sometimes they outgrow you. You might be the person I'm talking about. So just, you know, do some checklists in your life and some inventory and ask yourself about certain people who's real close to you. Do I trust you? Do I trust you with my life? Can I close my eyes and trust that, you know, you could lead me through a burning building and I'm gonna be straight, you know? That's all I wanted to say. So if you like this video, make sure you like it, share it, subscribe, comment, suggestions. Please make sure y'all hit that bell so you can know when I upload new videos. And I thank you for tuning in today. Please follow me on Instagram, Khaleesi_Oshun, or on my Snapchat, that girl Nina 82. I always forget the 82, but it's that girl Nina 82 on Snapchat. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.